A few schools in South Africa, Mzansi, have music as an element of their curriculum, and Nomthandazo Solomon plans to counter this through Katlehong's Ezibeleni Magnet School. It's got a magnet. It will grab you and it won't let go, like glue. You hear when we say, stick to us like crazy glue. This school is like glue. In African language, Zulu, you can't go away, you keep coming back. Let me break it down to you when I shall, because you don't understand how this witchcraft works. Yes, you just want to do things. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
So, Katlehong, which section in Katlehong?
It's Mapanga.
Mapanga section.
Yes.
I used to have a friend there. Umzwaki.
Oh,
Mapanga section.
yes,
I used to go there a lot.
Yes.
I was in Katlehong actually just a week ago.
Wow.
Yes. Kaslam.
Yeah.
Kaslam. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Please, Thingy was telling me about your school. She was so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I said, okay, let her come through to the studio. We want to hear from you. Briefly give us your musical background.
I grew up in church, Salvation Army. So I had
Shout attention.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I had interest in music. But I was one of those kids who were a bit shy. So then Professor Kumalo, he started mentoring me.
Okay.
And then that's when I started, I was interested in music. Then I wanted to do social work. It never worked. Then I went back to music. Then that's when I went to University of Natal and then graduated with my BMAS. And then after that, went back home in Soweto. And then I started looking for a job. And I got a job in Katlehong, which is a school for physically disabled children.
Yes.
Then it was fascinating for me because for the first time I wanted to teach children with disability, teach them music. But then it turns around, I had to assist schools from different areas in Katlehong. Then I started there. Then their passion grew, and then I abandoned my performance. Then I went to teaching.
Wow, starting your own institution.
Yes, the institution is under the Department of Education.
Okay.
But because education, they did not support the institution that much, then we started doing our own program, running our own school, the way we feel the school needs to be run.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we did it.
Which brings me to this next question then. What are the contents of your curriculum? Are you focusing on vocal training only and musical genres? Deep house, mid-tempo.
No, we are doing jazz, a bit of jazz, because I've got jazz teachers.
Yeah.
We are doing vocals and piano, guitar, a number of instruments, depending on the teachers that we have.
Incredible.
So, and then we try and give the children as much information as we can. We're not focusing strictly on opera and classical music only, but we also want them to be more versatile and know more about other music. And it happens, it just happens automatically, but because Omnyama has that bit of rhythm and drive.
Okay, so I mean, I'm sure this school must have had an impact on the people in the township.
It has, because we have a number of students now. One of them is in Germany, is doing opera, and the other one is currently employed where we work as a teacher. He's finished his diploma. Okay. So, and then we have a number of kids who are doing, some are, they have registered with CJCs for jazz, school for jazz, and we have impacted in a number of things in the
Excellent. And how do people get in touch of you and the school in case, you know, there are parents out there who also want their kids to come in and attend?
They just come in, you know, you come in, you go to that school. If you know the school in Katlehong, it's just next to the old hospital.
No fees?
No fees.
How do you pay the teachers?
That's where the assistance of the education comes
Okay.
in, because they only pay the teachers. So in terms of running the whole program, we are running it ourselves, and then we pay things from out of our pockets.
How many teachers do you have?
I have 4 now, 2 volunteers, and then two pianists and myself.
Wow, what an incredible job. Congratulations to you,
so
Nomthandazo, and I'm sure the listeners out there and people with deep pockets will come out and support you. Thank you so much for your
truly
time.
Appreciate that.
Thank you
so much. Thank you, Claire.
The Katlehong Super Drive, it's time for the news.